Today, Precarious plays
Zone of the Enders, the second runner. And I didn't get to mention it at all. But that's a returning character.
Yeah.
In a sense. Like, do you remember her orbital frame from the first game?
No, I don't. Well...
It's, the main antagonist lady who is harassing...
Yeah, I can't remember the frame's name, though.
Nephis, I think.
Okay, well, that's why. Nephis. Oh my god!
What?
Don't... Oh. You dead.
No, it's fine.
I love his tail. It's a good tail.
Yep.
So... That's Arjet and...
No, not Arjet. Arjet is Ken's orbital frame.
Oh.
That is... She died. She definitely died.
Uh-huh.
In the first game. Remember I think she wound up drifting off into space and dying because Leo, I think, refused to kill her in the end?
Right.
I think that's what happened. And she talks for a bit about how... I think it was like Leo's passivity that she hated about him, right?
Mm-hmm. Is this a flashback right now?
No. They're
pissed.
being remarkably civil. Okay. Things got real uncivil real fast.
What are you doing on this ship anyway?
If anything happens to my pals on Callisto, you'll pay.
I didn't kill them.
Viola died, but they made an AI
Oh.
of her based on her combat performance.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's in that orbital frame.
Anubis?
No, not an Anubis. The other one, the one that looks like hers.
Okay.
Hold on, let me go through just real fast. Nohman.
Yes.
Anubis. Cool tail, neat wings.
Yes.
On the left, that's Ken.
Yes.
Now she's on the right. She has Arjet. She uses weird things and has the cape that
Yes. Okay.
spreads into
All
a
right.
million different bits.
Yes.
Military records show him dead.
Oh, Anubis.
Dingo.
Dingo.
Dingo used to work for Nohman, right? Or with him, maybe.
A long time ago.
Right, so you have come back under my command.
You must be
Dingo currently pilots Jehudi. You know Jehudi.
Yes.
And then that only leaves one other major orbital frame we've seen, and I'm pretty sure it's Nephis. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Okay.
It is actually like a new one or an upgraded version of the one they recovered from Viola, who died at the end of the first game.
Okay. And it is being piloted by...
An AI, exclusively, as far as I'm aware.
That was made of Viola, supposedly.
It's made from her, like, it was probably tutored in her personality, and then it just has recordings of all of her battles.
Okay.
Is probably how they did that. I don't know. I'm not an AI engineer. That's what I do. Just YouTube. Bang.
You said bang. Here it is.
Yeah, I know. I've played this game. I know it was coming. Wow,
no,
I didn't remember that. Yeah, I thought he just
more?
shot him once.
I mean, really, I don't think you needed more. He's full of holes now. You vented him. Ew.
I'm pretty sure she's already a double agent, which is why she looks so, understandably upset.
I love in anime how they make the evils look so lizardy just in certain shots. Yeah. Look at his face. No one's face would be like that. So is he just gonna bleed out there?
No, Ken saves him.
Well, I'm
not sure how she manages it, to be honest.
She just gathers up all the marbles and puts them back in the bag.
No. I know how she does it in universe.
Uh-huh.
What I'm not sure is I don't understand how she gets away with it in universe. I know that he was just like, you dispose of the body.
You want to live.
But that doesn't seem like that's going to give her enough of a pass to do what she does.
Yeah.
Because somehow she keeps him alive, even though I'm pretty sure he just got shot in both lungs and maybe the heart.
Mm-hmm. Well, they just take him to trauma center.
Okay, hold on. No, Dr. Styles is long dead. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Actually...
Would it be in this? It doesn't matter. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to make this into a slash fic.
Yeah.
That's, I'm sorry.
Canonically, Dr. Styles, or a relative of Dr. Styles, is the one who saves Dingo. No, that's how it happens. So somehow she takes him to here, to a facility where...
A highly advanced lab.
That sustains him.
Ready? Please begin.
And then she somehow delivers him to Jehuti, which is the other important thing that's about to happen, is he's about to be forced back into Jehuti.
Well, there we are. Jeez, zombie. The anime art style is so fun because of how it deforms the face. Like when his teeth were all deformed there for a moment, and he had fangs.
Yeah.
Because he was more like an animal than a human for a few seconds. Look at him, he's all cute now. He's fine, no problem. His hair is all floppy again, no fangs.
That wasn't cool, lady. Why did you do that?
See, look.
She shaved him.
She shaved him.
Yeah, she was like, I shaved your beard. Thanks. You look better this way. I'll take your word for it, I suppose.
How are you feeling?
You are now my science project, and my science project doesn't have a beard.
Did I?
You didn't.
You can control the cameras in these cutscenes,
That's kind of cute.
probably for a very specific set of reasons.
Yes.
Hey, well, I mean,
What is Dingo's
he's got some
definition?
yeah.
Eh.
Die if you leave Jehuti.
Eh.
Oh,
Look at that smile.
See, look, he's so cute.
Does he try to? He does try to leave. Okay.
I love anime exaggeration.
Is he gonna flip her off? That'd be funny. Oh. Smirk. That's close.
Oh.
So she told him that Jehuti is powering his artificial heart, basically.
Yeah.
Don't do that again. Did you want to scare me to death?
You're either stupid or insane.
Probably both.
To me.
I see what you mean. I wasn't sure what you meant about his teeth, but his teeth are huge right now.
Yeah, they change.
Yeah.
Like now he has these like
I would save your
like almost like monkey
When
teeth.
did you say that?
just before.
I don't remember.
He's burying his teeth, but they're much more human because he has his senses, right? And they don't have like the little fang thing.
So she kept him hidden for 2 months.
I can give your real body back, so you'd better
just stuffed him in a suitcase.
Don't be ridiculous.
And as he calms down, his teeth get smaller.
Yeah.
What?
And it's not just, I don't think it's just the gums
No.
and the lips.
No, it's definitely not. And that's one of the things that
Are you serious?
I think that's one of the things that I think makes the anime cutscenes superior to the 3D models. You would have to change the model all the time to make this work.
Yeah, but you have to, I mean, you need to like draw additional frames of animation anyway, so why not change it a little bit?
Yeah, exactly.
So what?
It makes sense to be more expressive and exaggerate things.
He killed my car.
And if this game is not up for exaggeration,
Can I just ask you one
I don't know
question?
what is.
Is it correct this year's winner was Hesperia Gales?
What? Can't you be
So-
more serious?
I'm very serious. Do you know the answer?
How do you feel about having like
Games on Mars.
Cool Guy Chad as the protagonist of this?
Well,
Like, before, did you identify with the protagonist of the first game?
The problem is that I played Zone of the Enders 2 long before I played Zone of the Enders 1.
Oh.
But honestly, I think as a kid, I probably wouldn't have cared about Leo either way. And I probably would have thought that Dingo was cooler just because has such such an interesting palette,
Yeah.
you know? Like, his design is cooler than Leo's.
Mm-hmm.
Deimos is under Barum's rule?
So I don't know. I know that now, having played them both, I do think I prefer Leo and his optimism and idealism to... I don't want to throw Dingo under the bus. I mean, I think he was running away from his problems as an ice miner.
Yeah.
But he's not a bad guy. Like, I got far enough to do like the city defense segment in the PlayStation 2 version, and even getting an A and saving quite a lot of people, he still expressed real remorse that he didn't save all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one thing I need to start doing. I keep forgetting to do it because I can't hear the game because we don't have the audio up very loud. Give me a minute to try to... one thing that is still a problem from the first one is I think that the Cyclops units in particular, their damage is still too bursty. It's pretty easy to go from above 80% health to very close to dead really rapidly.
Yeah.
I'm trying. See, he just cut off 25% of my HP.
Jesus, what an asshole.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if it's because I'm talking or if it's because of like the subtle differences between the versions, but I'm really struggling to even get past the level 2 versions of these guys.
You know, I can't wait until we play the PS2 version, like, right after this, because then we'll be able to compare, because we will be in roughly the same area of the game and fighting a similar type of enemies. It's probably best if we make our transitions between games during spots where we can pick up kind of in the middle of a level like this, between boss fights, not like right after a big fight. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't going to be quite so scientific about it, to be honest. I was just going to, whenever we were done with the recording session, you know?
Yeah, well, I know you hadn't really intended on it, but I think that it might be a good plan to shoot for that, at least, just because that way we'll get a better feel for what's different. Because...
like, I think I'm about to lose right now.
You're...
Any of these? I see some key, but I don't see any Metatron. Because the problem is right now I don't have any sub-weapons, which makes this a little challenging.
Yeah.
And like the raptors keep getting in the way, which I don't remember them doing before. I need to be more aggressive if I lose. Like, that's something that I noticed the last time through this area in particular. Once the enemies get momentum on you,
And, like, have you on your back foot.
yeah, you tend to stay there.
I don't like these confined hallways to fight in.
I think I'm about to lose, yeah.
There's a story,
Enemy approaching.
The Expanse, which I guess you could argue he's the main character, but I don't feel like there are main characters in The Expanse.
Yeah.
But I think that the best way to put it is that he's like the through line. There is a character that sounds a lot like Dingo. Now that we are talking about it and dissecting it, it's a very similar story. Ex-military running away from his problems to go mine ice, like literally was shipping out on an ice hauler. And I wonder if the person who wrote that was A, played these games, B, was it all inspired by this cool guy's story and was like...
I think that's an unhealthy way of thinking. It bothers... I'm sorry to bring it up, but that's something that like members of my family used to do. where they'd be like, I wonder if this thing was inspired by that unrelated thing, and it's like, no, people probably just had the same idea, okay?
That does happen.
Like, this is a... I can tell you from personal experience in my personal sci-fi explorations, in Space Engineers, I have to mine ice to power everything, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I need it to power my character because my character runs on oxygen, runs on O2, and my vessels tend to run on hydrogen.
Well,
And you get both of those from H2O.
I guess if you're living and making sci-fi stuff in this era, the idea is that water and oxygen would be very valuable, so a lot of people are building off of that.
Like, I'm pretty sure it's what would have to be done for a long time until
Yeah.
other resources were, like, superseded those.
But I don't know.
I don't know, maybe, like, silicon, because everybody has a silicon body, and you use silicon to make solar panels, and you just need infinity solar panels.
Yeah, or something.
I don't remember this
along those
scene at all playing out like this. Like, I don't remember there being so many spiders here. This is
lines. I don't
this is
remember the
frustrating.
spiders either. I mean, it has been much
I remember
longer.
the spiders, but I just don't remember there being so many of them.
Are more of them spawning in? Is it taking you too long to beat them?
Maybe I'm going too slow.
You have to be more aggressive. That's what you just said. So I'm giving you your advice from past you to new you to regular you. Here you are. You have to be more aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. I can tell.
I did it.
You did it. Because you be aggressive.
Also, I like that something they did here where they make the map look really huge. But then you explore only a very tiny section of it,
Yeah.
which is fine. I mean, the ship,
That's much more real.
they've already shown you the ship.
Yeah.
You know that it's supposed to be huge.